AITA for making my friend pay for her own meal? I'm part of a sizable group chat with friends, some of whom I am very close to and some of whom are friends of friends of friends. I've met about 90% of the group in person at least once, but since it's an open group there are bound to be people I haven't seen before. Everyone is generally very pleasant, and it's a great way to find events. Most of the group went to a concert together last night, which left behind a couple of stragglers who had appointments, or like me, are mildly claustrophobic and hate big crowds. My evening was free, so I organized a small group dinner. I extended an invitation in the group chat to anyone who might be interested, specifying that I would be paying for everyone. A friend of a friend of a friend, who we'll call Nicole, expressed immediate interest. I've never met her in person, but she texts a fair amount and seemed like a lively personality, so I was happy to get to know her a bit better. My very close friend Saki also joined us, but I was prepared for a bigger group than just the three of us. The problem started after we got seated at the restaurant and started to order. I had a sizable budget since I was prepared for more people. So money was not exactly at the front of my mind. I knew how much sake and I ate and that we couldn't possibly go over with one extra person. I get myself an appetizer and a main course. $55. Saki orders herself a main course, and asks to steal some of my appetizer. Fine, another $30. Then comes Nicole. She picks out the most expensive possible appetizers, main course, and desserts, proceeds to add every single paid modification possible, alongside a couple of drinks. Halfway through the order I tell her to relax and that we could get more later, but she insisted that she wanted everything. I then told her that if she kept going I wouldn't pay for it, but she literally laughed at me and told me I said I'd pay, so she was going to order what she liked. Her personal total came up above $150. To me, this was in bad faith and I wasn't having it. She was taking advantage of the fact that I was treating her, and using it to eat and stock her fridge for a few days with the leftovers. Obviously, when it came time for the bill, Nicole did not take well to the fact that I covered Saki and not her. She told me that she wasn't leaving until I paid her bill. I was not willing to compromise because it seemed clear to me that I was being abused. We waited for over an hour as she threw a fit and attempted to guilt me into paying. Eventually her boyfriend texted me looking for her, so I explained the situation. He got pissed and told me to just pay and take her home, but I was adamant, so I gave him the address of the restaurant, made sure he was coming, and left her there. She is now telling everyone that I'm a liar and abandoned her in the middle of nowhere last night. AITA? OMG. I was just visiting family. My bill is that person who always picks up the check. I finally said, hey, I want an expensive entree and an app. Please let me pay. He grumbled that he was ordering alcohol. I said fine, order two. BC he always picks up the check. It was glad to be able to grab it this time. I feel like such a mooch, even though he explains he is old-fashioned and I'm his guest and he should pay, and I'm like I get you. But I feel like a mooch. I picked up a bill for the whole fam for my own mental relief. I don't understand people that would abuse something like this. Have some self-respect. If you're broke that's okay. Just ask for help, don't try to scam it.